Hey, here's a message from Ramz. I'm in a downward spiral from bulimia, anorexia, overexercise, and extreme restriction. I want to follow the unrestricted plans. I love food. Promise you, everybody loves food. I've never met a person with an eating disorder that didn't love food. Well, maybe one or two, but there was something else going on there. Anyway, I'm currently severely underweight and I'd love to gain weight and do some unrestricted eating. My biggest fear/obstacle holding me back is that once I reach normal weight, I will be told to restrict again. I do not want to go back to restriction if I break 3, so it almost feels safer to stay trapped in the anorexia/restrictive bubble than it is to break 3 and to be able to go back to it because I'm at a normal weight. Sorry for the long rant, but I'm lost and need help. Hope you read this, please. First of all, told by whom? Who's going to tell you that you need to restrict again, and why would you need to listen to them? Who's in control of you? You are in control of you. So anybody ever tells you to restrict, that doesn't mean you have to do it, does it? It's kind of the old school eating disorder treatment model that here's what we do with the person with anorexia. We put them on a meal plan, and then we put them on a slightly higher meal plan, and then they'll start gaining weight, and then as soon as they're at exactly the right weight, we put them on a restricted meal plan again, and they're recovered. That's the old school method of eating disorder treatment. Now, you would probably know that I don't follow that method, do I? And I don't know, Ramz, like if you've read Rehabilitate, Rewire, Recover, I think I spell it out in capital letters and underline that unrestricted eating is for life, not just for recovery. So it's up to you who you listen to, isn't it? And I think that that's something you need to address with yourself, because what I think's going on here is that a part of you knows that I'm going to say unrestricted eating is for life and it's not for recovery. And a part of you knows that that is a school of thought now as well. But because you have an eating disorder and because you're afraid of doing recovery and the weight gain and all that crap, your brain is just latching onto something. Oh, here's my excuse not to do it because, you know, there is that school of thought that I would go on to a more restrictive way of eating once I'm at a normal weight. Your brain is using that as an excuse, isn't it? Because you know that that's not the case. You know that you don't have to do that. You know that there's plenty of us out there that do not advocate for that as a means of a recovery method. Yet you're still choosing to listen to that thought and use it as an excuse not to actually jump into recovery. So I think that that is something that you need to address with yourself, Ramz, because I'm pretty sure you don't have a knowledge problem. If you've watched anything of this YouTube channel, you know that that we don't start restricting again once we reach a quote unquote normal weight. You know that to be the case. So don't allow your brain to look for excuses in other schools of thought, literature, resources, and things like that that are probably not now by many of us considered a legitimate recovery resource. Don't let your brain use the fact that those things are out there as an excuse, because that's what it's doing, and I think you know it and I know it. So come on, Ramz, off you go. Get on with unrestricted eating. Okay, bye.